My great-grandmother was the child of Italian immigrants, and the first person in my family born in the United States. My great-grandmother left school in the 4th grade to take care of her younger siblings at home and to help work in the family's small grocery store. My great-grandmother married my great-grandfather at the age of 18. She lived with her parents as their child until the day she got married. This marriage marked her entrance into adulthood. My great-grandfather gave her an engagement ring. This ring signified their marriage, which means it represented her transition from childhood to adulthood. My great-grandmother handed this ring down to my grandmother, who used to wear it when I was a child. I thought it was the most beautiful ring in the world, and my grandmother promised that one day she would hand it down to me. My grandmother was the first person in her family to graduate from high school. But like her mother before her, she lived with her parents as their child until the day she married my grandfather. Her marriage marked the beginning of her adulthood. My grandfather didn't think women needed to go to college. He expected his daughters to get married and raise children, which is what my mother did. Like her mother and grandmother, she lived with her parents until the day she got married, which signified that she was then an adult. I am the first person in my family to graduate from college. On my graduation day, my grandmother gave me the engagement ring my great-grandmother wore so many years before. For my great-grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother, an engagement ring marked the time they moved from being children to being adults. My graduation from college marked my entrance into adulthood, and I've worn my great-grandmother's engagement ring every day since then to commemorate that event. Sometimes I look at this ring and think about how far I've come. Sometimes I look at this ring and think about how far the women in my family have come. With your advice, poison me against the moon. Mother, the car is here. Somebody leave the light on. Black chariot, father, red